How to know if someone is using black magic on you. Sign number 1. Unexplainable bad luck. Have you ever felt like your life has turned into one long streak of bad luck? Opportunities slip right through your fingers at the very last moment. Money disappears faster than you can make it, and relationships suddenly fall apart with no clear reason. It feels like no matter what you do, everything is working against you. Now, here's the truth. When that kind of misfortune keeps happening over and over again, it's usually not random. It feels personal, almost as if something or someone is deliberately targeting you. And that's because when negative spiritual energy or even witchcraft is directed at you, it doesn't just cause random chaos, it goes straight for the areas of your life that matter the most: your success, your finances, your love, your stability. If this sounds like what you're going through right now, don't panic. The very fact that you can recognize this pattern is the first step to breaking free from it. You can fight back. Start by grounding yourself in faith, by praying, meditating, and declaring peace over your own life. Protect your mind, protect your energy, and remember, fear is the fuel that feeds this kind of attack. The moment you stop feeding it with fear, you begin to take your power back. And this is only the first sign. There are 4 more you absolutely need to know, and the next one shows up in your dreams, and trust me, it's even more terrifying. So stay tuned, subscribe, and get ready to uncover what could be happening in the unseen world around you.
Strange dreams and nightmares. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, heart racing, drenched in sweat, because of a dream that felt just a little too real? Maybe you keep seeing the same strange images over and over again, or you're trapped in terrifying nightmares that leave you shaken long after you've opened your eyes. These aren't just random dreams. When you're under a spiritual attack, your sleep becomes the battleground. Night after night, your spirit is being targeted. That's why the dreams are so disturbing, so repetitive, and so heavy with fear. They don't just scare you while you're asleep. They drain your energy, steal your peace, and make you feel weak the next day, as if you've been fighting all night long. If this is happening to you, don't ignore it. Your spirit is sending you a warning. Nightmares like this are often a sign that negative energy, or even witchcraft, is trying to invade your subconscious, because that's when you're most vulnerable. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept it. Before you go to bed, protect your space. Pray over your room, declare peace over your mind, and call on divine protection as you sleep. Fill your environment with positive energy, music, words, or even simple affirmations that remind you that you are safe, that you are protected. Remember, your dreams are not just dreams. They're messages. And if you're seeing this sign, it means you have the power to fight back. And this is just the second sign. In the next part, we'll uncover how sudden, overwhelming fear and anxiety can be more than just emotion. It could be a sign of something much darker. So make sure to subscribe, because you do not want to miss what's coming next. Sudden fear and intense anxiety. Have you ever been hit with a wave of fear out of nowhere? One moment you're fine, and the next, your chest feels heavy, your mind races, and this overwhelming anxiety takes control. There's no reason for it, no trigger, no explanation, but it feels like something is pressing down on you, almost like a weight you can't see. That's because sometimes fear isn't yours, it's placed on you. When negative energy or witchcraft is directed at someone, it often shows up as sudden, uncontrollable fear. It sneaks into your emotions, twisting them, making you feel unsafe, unworthy, even powerless. And here's the dangerous part. This fear doesn't just live inside you, it isolates you. You pull back from friends, from family, from the people who could actually help you. The attack wants you alone because isolation makes you weaker. But listen closely. Fear is the biggest lie of all. It's not your truth. It's not your destiny. You have the power to break it. When those sudden waves of anxiety hit, take a deep breath and remind yourself, this fear does not belong to me. I choose peace. Call on your faith. Speak out loud that you are protected, that your spirit cannot be controlled. The moment you refuse to accept fear as your own, its power begins to break. And this is just the third sign. In the next part, we're going to talk about something even more dangerous, the way spiritual attacks can show up in your body, draining your strength and leaving you exhausted, even when doctors can't explain why. Subscribe now because you need to hear this. Unexplained illness or constant exhaustion. Have you ever felt completely drained? Like no matter how much you sleep, eat, or rest, your body just won't recover. You wake up tired, you go through the day exhausted, and strange aches or pains show up that doctors can't seem to explain. The tests come back normal, but deep down, you know something isn't right. This is not just about your physical health. When you're under a spiritual attack, your body often becomes the target. Negative energy tries to wear you down, because if it can weaken your body, it can also break your spirit. The fatigue makes it harder to focus, harder to pray, harder to fight back, and slowly you begin to lose the willpower to keep going. But here's the truth, you are not powerless. If you're facing unexplainable sickness or endless exhaustion, start protecting your energy as seriously as you protect your health. Cleanse your space, guard your thoughts, speak life and strength over your body every single day, and most importantly, lean on your faith. Because spiritual battles require spiritual strength. Remember, the attack wants you weak, but you were never meant to live in weakness. Your spirit was created to rise, to overcome, and to shine brighter than any darkness that comes against you. And this is only the fourth sign. In the next part, we'll uncover one of the most painful signs of all, when the people closest to you suddenly turn against you. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. When close people suddenly turn against you. Have you ever noticed that people who were once the closest to you, family, friends, even a partner, suddenly become distant? Out of nowhere, they start misunderstanding you, criticizing you, or pulling away without giving a reason. It feels confusing, painful, and personal. But here's what you need to understand. When negative energy, jealousy, or even witchcraft is directed at you, it doesn't just attack your mind and your body. It also attacks your relationships, because if it can isolate you, if it can convince you that no one is truly with you, then it can weaken your spirit even faster. Sometimes this sudden shift isn't about who you are, it's about the energy being sent against you. And other times, it's a divine way of showing you who really belongs in your life and who doesn't. Not everyone is meant to walk your entire journey. Some people are only with you for a season. So, if you're experiencing this, don't cling desperately to those who have turned away. Let them go, because their absence is making space for the people who are truly aligned with your purpose, people who will support you instead of tearing you down. Remember, betrayal and abandonment may hurt, but they cannot stop your destiny. What's meant for you cannot be taken away by envy, lies, or negative energy. And now you've seen all 5 signs. But knowing the signs is only the beginning. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to fight back, how to protect your mind, your body, and your spirit, and how to break free from every attack against you. So make sure you subscribe because you are stronger than any curse, and your light is greater than any darkness. Not everyone belongs in your life. Not everyone you love is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people are only there for a season, to teach you a lesson, to shape you, to help you grow, and then their time is up. And as painful as it feels, holding on to what's already gone will only keep you stuck. When people walk away, it doesn't always mean you failed. Sometimes it means you've grown beyond them. Sometimes it means their part in your story is complete. And sometimes it's protection. You may not see it right now, but their absence is saving you from greater pain later on. So let them go. Stop chasing what is no longer aligned with who you are becoming. Every exit is an entrance for someone new, someone better, someone who is truly meant to walk with you on your journey. Your destiny does not require the approval of those who left. The people who are meant to be in your life will support you, lift you, and push you closer to your purpose, not drag you away from it. Remember this: losing people is not the end of your story. It's the clearing of the path, making room for the right ones to step in. And when they do, you'll understand why those others had to leave.
Your purpose will reveal who truly belongs to you. When you start living in your true purpose, something powerful happens. The people around you begin to reveal their hearts. Those who are for you will cheer you on, support you, and celebrate your growth. But those who aren't meant for your journey, they'll show themselves through distance. Your purpose has a way of shining a light on who truly belongs in your life. And sometimes that light exposes shadows, people who don't really believe in you, people who are secretly hoping you fail, or people who simply don't be afraid when this happens. It's not a loss. It's a filter. The moment you step fully into your calling, the wrong people fall away, and the right people are drawn in. That's the beauty. So let them walk away. Let the distance grow. Because the ones who are meant for you will not only stay, they'll remember your destiny is too important to be held back by those who don't belong. Purpose will always reveal the truth, and when it does, trust it. How to defend yourself against spiritual attacks. Now that you know the signs, the question is, how do the first step is awareness. Recognize the truth. Understand that the chaos, the setbacks, the fear, they're not always random. Some of it is spiritual. And when you can name it, second, fight with faith. Pray. Speak life and strength over yourself. Declare out loud that no curse, no negative energy, no weapon formed against you will succeed. Protect your mind, your body, and your spirit with third. Cut off toxic energy. Stay away from people, places, and habits that drain you. Don't let yourself be surrounded by negativity. Choose peace, claim peace, and guard your space like your life depends on it, because it does. Fourth, let go of relationships that no longer serve you. Stop clinging to what has already ended. Some people were never meant to walk your whole journey, and holding on to them only blocks what's. And finally, protect your personal energy. Be mindful of the people you trust and even the objects you accept into your life. Not everything given to you carries good intentions. Learn to say no. Learn, because here's the truth. You are stronger than any attack. The darkness has no power over you unless you give it permission. Stand firm, protect your soul, and move forward with confidence. You're destined so mulai. The final message. Here's what I want you to remember. Stand firm in your faith. Protect your spirit. Hold your ground. Because the light inside you will always overpower the darkness arrow. And you are not alone in this fight. Every challenge you face, every strange dream, every moment of fear, it's not the end of your story. It's just proof that your purpose is too powerful to be lee. So if you've ever felt this, if you've ever wondered whether something unseen was trying to hold you back, share your story. Speak it out. Drop it in the comments, because your voice can inspire someone else. This is how we rise, together, connected, strong, unstoppable.